That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, did you use
But
that?
I picked up Shadow of Mordor real. Well, we'll talk about it on the show. Shit. Let's go.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are with the weekly Xbox Beastfire podcast with the usual cast. All day dealer, my man DT Switty Balls Reaper, aka Loose Booty Reaper. Loose Booty Reaper. We got a few things. We got a little late start today. Dean was at an alt-right meeting saying hell Trump, so he was a little late running into today. But we about to make it happen.
Make what happen?
The show. Make it happen. We're going to make it happen. So what we want to talk about first? I haven't spoken to you guys all week. So you guys are rock stars. You want to talk about the PS4 price drop on Amazon?
Yeah. Hey, bro, I called you, but you didn't pay your fucking phone bill again.
What are your thoughts about that?
I think of course Sony gets all the numbers. So I think their initial numbers, they were quite shocked that the PS4 Pro was not selling. And, to me, I'm not shocked because it's more for the enthusiast right now that just wants to have the latest thing. It's not for the average gamer because there's not really that much value in it at this moment, especially compared to the Xbox One S, which is much cheaper, has a 4K Blu-ray player, and has all these awesome features. It just didn't make sense, especially when the regular PS4 Slim was discounted as well. Who was going to buy that PS4 Pro at that price? They had to cut it down. They need the sales. They need to show face at the end of the month when the numbers come out.
Oh. Hey, bro, I saw a video today. What was it? Pony Propaganda Fox Media. He said, what was he saying? He said that the PS4 was selling more than the Xbox on Black Friday. Where's he getting that from?
I don't know.
I think it was from Best Buy and Sam's Club.
No, they lost.
I could tell you guys right now, honestly, and like I can't say where I know from because I just can't. But I know at least in my country, Xbox One.
Xbox
like it won Black Friday, like it slaughtered.
Where you from, Dean? Haiti? What, Nova Scotia?
He's from Walmart. That's his country.
I'm from Toronto.
I know you're from Toronto.
Yeah, I'm from Toronto.
And
are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Hey, where everyone has a pet goat. It's fucking Toronto.
I mean, I knew. I just figured Z would know.
Oh yeah. For me, I'm from Toronto, but yeah, out here because and also too, I went around to various stores and I asked what sold, what didn't sell, and everybody said both of them sold well, but they said the Xbox One S just sold like hotcakes. And online, a lot of retailers are sold out of it. Microsoft stores sold out of various SKUs of it. Overall, everyone won, but the Xbox One S, it just sold a lot more, and especially it was sold a lot with 4K televisions.
Yeah, it was. And like you said, everybody did great. I was watching, I don't remember what podcast it was. It was basically a bunch of Sony dudes and some PC dudes, and they were like, well, these Xbox dudes are taking pictures of pallets and waiting around. And it's like, did you not see the Sony dudes like sitting literally posting pictures of Xboxes? Like, that's how disconnected some of these people are. Like, seriously, they don't know that the Sony dudes are doing the same shit, and they act like they're not. Mind-blowing. But, once again, you're right. This is pretty crazy. I didn't expect Xbox One to do as well as it's doing compared to the Pro. But if it did win, man, I'd be...
I saw some other people saying, "Oh, the PS4 Slim is number 2 on Amazon." I gotta tell you fuckheads out there that Amazon did not have the best Xbox sales. I mean, Xbox One deals. Walmart had better deals. Target had better deals. Most of the retailers had better deals than
bundled
Amazon.
TVs.
Yeah, than Amazon. So that's not an indicator of how it sold. And Amazon, I don't know if you guys know, Amazon is not the number one retailer for games either.
And the number one thing bought was 4K televisions, correct?
Yes.
In which console had by far the best fucking 4K bundles? Of course, the Xbox One. But it's a no-brainer.
But Black Friday comes down to price. Last year, the reason why Microsoft lost Black Friday is because it was the first year that Sony actually gave a shit and lowered the price of the PS4. Now, this year, the Xbox One S, it was priced quite a bit lower than any of the PS4 SKUs that they had out there. The Xbox was consistently cheaper than it, especially in this country. I believe the cheapest sales on the PS4 were $329, and Xbox S, you had it anywhere from $299 to like $279.
Yeah, but I also want to say that going back to the pallets, I spoke to Tim yesterday. Where the whole pallet thing came from, the guy's not even I guess more or less a pro. I guess a neutral guy, whatever it is, but he has a business. On Friday, he goes out and he buys because he takes advantage of the sales. He has his own mom and pop stores, and of course, the Xbox One S was $250, some places $212, and he went to buy a few for a store or his online store, whatever the case may be, and he just took a picture like, damn, the Xbox, the pallets are sold out now, according to I think I forgot the name of the site, Info Scout or whatever the case. The Xbox Microsoft was number one at Walmart, which is the biggest retailer in the world. Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco's, and Target. Sony posted took Best Buy, and they were saying that everyone was buying the 4K TVs, of course, with the Xbox One S. But like I said, I did it really early. I don't think there's going to be any losers. You know what I mean? But some people really, really, really take this shit hard. Like, it's a couple articles floating around right now.
Next time, what do you got to say to all the new bots out there? What do you think what's the first thing they should learn about their new system?
Get EA access.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm joking. Jesus Christ. Get EA access, of course. Xbox Live for the year.
For $5.
Yeah, you know what? And fucking subscribe to our channels. We keep you informed.
That's right.
And remember, if you don't want to listen to us, Larry Herb is always available on Friday afternoon.
So we got one guy already making excuses for why PS4 most likely lost. Xbox cut the price 5 times. You're damn right. They did whatever it took because they're smart. And whether or not they cut it 100 times, which I know you're exaggerating with that 5 there, it doesn't matter. They're still going to probably come out on top. They've got the best value with 4K Blu-ray player. It's not just because of the price. It's a good proposition. People have nothing good to say, but good things to say about the S. It's just how it is.
Yeah. And
as a matter of fact, I mentioned that. Go ahead.
For that fanboy that made that comment, I don't really know where that's coming from because, in all honesty, the PS4 Pro just released, a little over a week, and it's already getting a price cut. So I don't know. I'd kind of kill that.
Yeah, it went down a few times as well, and it's brand fucking new.
That's what I was saying.
Jesus.
Of course, they try to spin it. What they said, well, the Xbox One S right now is $212.
Yeah, someone else says it's doing well because of the 4K Blu-ray. You're right. That's one part. The best online's another, right? The best controller might be another.
Yeah, and the control. I mean, you get a good 4K Blu-ray player as well. So, and unlike PS4, when the Black Friday's sales hit, Xbox Live didn't fucking crash when people are trying to buy all them games for cheap. Like PSN did. So keep that in mind. Did PSN even have any good fucking deals?
Yeah, they had. They
had the same deals. Just bought like a whole bunch of games for it.
They had the same deals, except for Warner Brothers actually had lower prices on the PS4 or PSN compared to Xbox Live. Warner Brother WB games had slightly lower prices.
So like
that's
Batman,
about it.
Things like that.
Mad Max was like $6 instead of 11. Shadow of Mordor, same thing. I mean, Warner Brothers was the only noticeable publisher that had lower prices on the PSN over Xbox Live. And they've always got deals with Sony.
Yeah, Street Fighter was discounted. I picked that one up. It was like 20. Yeah, I picked it up for the PS4. So I picked it up for like $20 Canadian. I don't know. That's probably like $17 US, something like that.
Yeah, because brand new right now is 20.
Yeah, and they had some good deals. I picked up Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, I wanted to get that for the VR. Well, it's for the VR, right? Because you get a free VR of the new Star Wars game, of the new Star Wars movie. So it was $10. So I couldn't resist that.
$10 for a coaster. That's cool.
Come on, Star Wars is definitely worth the $10. That game has one of the best graphics for a game release this year. Come on,
it does.
$10 is worth it.
No, it looks like garbage. It's 900p, It looks like trash. Give me 1080p or death.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was $10. I'd have picked that up. I like Star Wars Battlefront.
It was the same price on Xbox One.
No, I have it for Xbox One already. And is it in EA Access also? But I have the game physically.
I don't know.
I don't think it's on EA Access.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. Just the trial.
And trash. They just put that trash Mirror's Edge on them too.
Someone said the PS4 Pro sold out on Amazon. Someone else said Amazon only had 12.
Who called Mirror's Edge garbage too? Was that you all day?
Me. Yeah.
Why are you being so harsh on that game? That game was a good game, man.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, why didn't you like? Oh, wow! I want to hear this because I like the second Mirror's Edge.
All right. Coming off, I had just beat Titanfall 2, right? Popped in Mirror's Edge. I was like, man, this feels like fucking the ABCD version. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, just traversal wasn't as smooth. It wasn't as fluid. So maybe if I would have played it without playing Titanfall first, then I probably would have been kind of excited. Or maybe.
Well, yeah, but Mirror's Edge is older. It came out in the spring, man.
Wait, it was a new Mirror's Edge that came out, or that's the 360 version?
Mirror's Edge 2.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge 2 came out in the spring.
I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it. Maybe I got to get in that groove. But
You're not the only one.
The ending was intense.
I thought it was a good game. To be honest, I haven't completed it yet, but from what I played of it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wasn't enjoying myself.
It was fucking amazing. I only got to the second level, but the game is.
No, I'm more past the second level, but you know what? It's kind of hard, man. Especially I can't spend too much time on one game because I want to get an opinion and a feel for all these games.
4K too, though, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
On PC, so
that's true.
That Mirror's Edge 2 is like mad. It's like mad. It's like mad, like edgy. So like you'd be standing on the side of the building, and if you look down, it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I used to feel like that with Assassin's Creed. You take the lethal phase. I'm so afraid of heights, man.
No, I got the Ezio collection. I'm doing all 3 of those games over again in my spare time.
I'm about done with Assassin's Creed.
I'm the only person that every time I did a leap of faith, I would imagine some sick shit like you do a leap of faith and fall in a haystack of spikes.
Yeah, I'm definitely afraid of heights, and that shit used to do me dirty every time. But
there's something that really surprised me, and I'll let you get to your question. But I just want to let everyone know who's fucking eating a bowl of macaroni? What is that?
All day, fat ass.
I'm not even
fat bitch.
Anyway, I just want to let everyone know. I was playing
that motherfucker doing Monaco. Wait. Remember we was doing the fuck? Was it before? Was a multiplayer podcast? He come on camera with his shirt over, with the fucking crack pipe in his hand. Yeah, that was the multiplayer podcast. Yo, he was just fucking vlog and shit.
This nigga ZB doing his videos for his YouTube channel with his phone on top of a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
This is the best cup of coffee.
What the fuck he smoking meth? This shit was a bunch of great slugs. What the fuck? His camera came on. He all sweating. He was like, Scotty, they're gonna kill me now. Like, oh my god, that shit was crazy. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway,
shout out to Graphic God.
Oh, my God. What's up?
Click on that link in the chat on Graphic God's link there and go to his channel, message him, give him some business. He does good work.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he makes all the icons for the popular podcasts that you guys watch. Listen, if you guys are watching us right now, shout out to my man Bam. If you guys, hey Bam, let me know if you want to hop in with us. If you're watching us live right now, hit the like button. It really helps the show. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that noise?
I'm sorry, guys.
He is doing that crack.
Chinese food.
That nigga's cutting his own VR. Look at that shit, cardboard and shit.
There we go. All right.
The fuck,
baby, put it on the hoverboard.
Huh?
The devil's in my house.
The devil's in my. You got the devil in this house again.
Sorry, guys.
There you go with that fucking crack pipe. I'm sorry. What did you say?
He's in that thing.
Yellow, did you see a question?
This thing got tape and stuff.
Oh, fuck. I think I was going to talk about something I noticed on the Xbox One S. So those that follow me on Twitter, you probably already know, but I've been binging The Witcher Complete Edition, which, by the way, is a new set of achievements. You got to start all over with achievements. All that stuff doesn't carry over. But I did notice playing on the Xbox One S that game holds 1080p in gameplay now.
Really?
So in the cutscenes when you're talking to people, it reses up to 1080. We all know it's dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go into gameplay, it down reses right before your eyes, down to 900p, and it was noticeable. Well, now I'm 95% sure this is 1080p across the board now on X1S. And unless the scalar chip in my TV are that phenomenal, which I played on other TVs, I played it on other boxes. The only difference is the X1S. It's in 1080p across the board. So I don't know. I tried reaching out to Digital Foundries, bitch ass, try to get them to run an analysis, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
You gotta go. You gotta go to NeoGaf.
Maybe just one note for anyone. I am
Well,
playing.
if you want to get them directly, you gotta go there.
Oh, okay.
And I'm running with blur, motion blur all the way off too, which is how I played it before. So I don't know if the motion blur lack of it might add a frame or two to help keep that resolution up, but I don't know. It looks good.
You are getting effectively an 11% increase on the GPU. So if it was just there teetering, that will push it on the edge. And like once again, I keep preaching this. This goes to the architecture that Xbox One S is founded on, the X12, how it is scalable, so that even though they have extra power, the system knows that there's extra power there and uses it to render something more on screen without them putting it.
Normal people would say, well, that's not enough, and you're right. But the thing is, when the game came out, it was actually running at 40 frames per second before the first patch. They actually patched it and capped the frame rate down to 30. And it takes about 15 frames per second to get up to 1080p from 900 based on my test on the PC. You're looking at 15 frames extra you need to get up to 1080. So with that extra 10 frames plus maybe the X1S helping there, I'm thinking it actually could run native 1080 across the board. That's what I'm noticing for the most part. It's noticeable.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, that is a good question. But Microsoft kind of downplayed it at the end of the day. They said, I remember what's my man name? Head of Gears. What's the guy?
Oh, Rod Ferguson.
He remember at the E3 he said that the Xbox One S wasn't more powerful than the Xbox.
Well, they should have downplayed it. I mean, people would have hammered it into the fucking ground. They don't.
Yeah, and they would. Yeah, they would have expected on everything. Phil was right to walk it back, but look at it this way: it's a free performance.
It is, and The Witcher 3 is kind of the perfect storm because it already had 10 frames overhead, plus the X1. It's just it works perfectly and they didn't even mention it, so it works.
Oh, like I said, at the end of the day, but I know, I guess, but maybe not maybe I know, and this I know, and that's something that we probably mentioned before. To the casual, comparing the two, the Xbox One S, just right now, not saying that things may not get better I hope they do get better for the PS4 Pro down the line, but there's really not a difference right now because they're both upscaling to 4K, to be honest. And I'm just saying for the amount of mustard on that hot dog that's in the console, you people are expecting a bigger leap in, not even so much performance, this in visuals and graphics, and it's just not, we're not getting it.
Yep.
They're wasting all the resources on a higher resolution. I would say just give me 1080p with a high fidelity. You can get 65.
Hey, you know how many dislikes? You remember you did a video about that after I did a video about that. We both talking about this. How we went HBAO, we went ambient occlusion, all that instead. And my shit's got like almost 100 dislikes in that video. Like idiots, I'm trying to fucking help you. So these dudes will damage control anything, man. I can only imagine. I bet your shit's got a bunch of dislikes too. Like, stop trying to help us.
I don't even play that shit no mind anymore. I've been doing this shit so long, but
it's still annoying because you try to help a motherfucker and they're just damage controlling.
Oh yeah, I say people need to get on Sony's ass and stop with the whole resolution, the P's like crap, and just give us better graphics. But like Sony kind of boxed itself in the corner with this whole resolution, which I've been saying for the last 3 goddamn years. Resolution does not give you better graphics. They give you a sharper image, but you're just making those jaggies and they're already make it a little more stand out a bit more. Like makes no sense for you to give me what's the shit, The Last of Us in 4K, and you're using the same fucking PS3 textures. Like
triple remastered.
Yeah, that's the same goddamn.
I heard remastered to go with the triple stack.
Hey, hey, is it true that since it is being remastered so many times that it looks kind of weird with HDR? I heard.
What, The Last of Us?
Yeah,
I heard that's one of the better games of HDR.
Yeah, it looks okay with HDR. The thing that stands up for me on the Pro with Last of Us is that I can see the weakness of these textures. I can really see that it's a PS3 game now. It looks like a PS3 game HD. Like it looks dated now. I can see it. And when that game initially came out, I was wowed by it and rightfully so at the time when it came out. It was a great looking game, but it's dated now. There's many games that look much better than that.
TVs have gotten better, and we've just come to expect more.
Yeah, so it's not a big
but
deal.
It's in 4K, D.
Yeah,
it's in 4K though.
Who cares? We want when we see like Z constantly says, resolution does not mean, better graphics. But if you increase the resolution with the graphics and you scale it up, it is much better. So, if you're going up to ultra 4K, it's going to be much better than, than high, 1440p. If you can get to 60 frames per second or whatever, it's still going to be an improvement over it, right?
Yeah. Okay. Let me word this. The majority of the gamers right now don't have quote unquote 1080p TVs, right? I mean, on 4K televisions, right? So
they're getting there.
Okay, cool. You know what I mean? But right now,
you're lucky if they have 1080p TVs.
Whatever the case may be. So a lot of people look at it. There's no need for me to buy a PS4 Pro because I don't have a 4K TV, right? But if you're going to give these people better graphics, like Sony said, higher graphic fidelity, we're just not getting that right now. You know what I mean? So if an average Joe Smoke, the casual, walks into Best Buy and they see the PS4 Pro running whatever the hell next to a standard one, and it looks much better graphically than what we have right now. I'm not talking about the resolution. I'm talking about more bells, shit, more just over the top. Like that's a no. Like I said, even like you said, Dylan, I'm shocked. Even if Sony does win November or whatever the case, even if it shouldn't even be close because they have quote unquote new hardware. And if I don't care if Sony wins by 50,000, to me that's still a loss because the Xbox One S, and this is not no fanboy shit here. You got one SKU from Microsoft going up against the standard, the slim, and the fucking Pro, and they say they lose about 40,000 or whatever. That's crazy as hell to me. Like
you're right. At 1080p owners, it's not worth it for super sampling. It is not even close to worth $400.
Yeah, no. And there's very few games that are supporting the full. Like I believe like Titanfall, it does support a higher
Titanfall 2. Yep.
It does support a higher graphic fidelity mode and a higher resolution, but there's only like two to three games that are really supporting it properly. So there's not a huge difference in the way the games look. So what I'm seeing, a lot of people that are actually picking up the Xbox One are a lot of PS4 owners that are saying, you know what, I need a 4K Blu-ray player. The PS4 Pro is not going to have it. You know what, there's a lot of games that I missed out on. Plus, it does HDR. You know what, and it's so cheap. Like, Reaper sent me a link yesterday for a Xbox One S for $212. Like, that's bananas. Bananas.
Yeah. And a lot of those dudes too, they've seen the graphics comparisons. They know the games look the same except for with 100p disparity.
I said that to everybody, and somebody said they still couldn't afford it. I'm like, how can you not afford $212? I mean, that's a sweet deal.
That is a sweet deal.
For a 4K fucking Blu-ray player, it's nuts.
Mike
just for a 4K Blu-ray player alone, it's worth $212. Just for that alone.
Did you see any sales on 4K Blu-ray players?
No, I keep seeing that they keep trying to drop down the Samsung Blu-ray player and the other ones to come close to the price of the Xbox One S, but nobody's biting on those ones. And let me tell
Microsoft says, "Fuck it, $212."
Oh, and let me tell you guys, some of you guys out there that are listening to the show, maybe you guys can put this to test. But I was watching a movie, it was Charlie Brown, and I have a receiver that does Dolby Atmos. But to my knowledge, the Xbox One S doesn't do Dolby Atmos yet. They're going to push that update out. Mm-hmm. However, the Dolby Atmos was selectable in my options there, and it said that it was on. So I don't know if we have this. I'm in the Insider program. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if we had it pushed out secretly and it's like on there in testing. I'm not sure. So if some of you other guys can test it up, because to my knowledge, if that feature is not available, it shouldn't show up for me to be able to turn it on. It was on by default.
Oh, wow. Oh, maybe. Might have been a stealth update. Sometimes Microsoft rolls things out.
Mike W. said Zaire looked like a fat giraffe with dreads.
Oh, shit. Who said that? What's the guy's name?
Mike W.
Who the hell's Mike W? He's in the comments section?
Mike Weirdo? I don't know.
Mike Weirdo.
Let me go to his name. I might bless him. I
might bless him. Might add that to the repertoire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mike W. Mike W.
As the godfather of Xbox, I approve this message.
Nah, this motherfucker's main console is the Game Boy Advance. Get the fuck. This guy's channel, 2 subscribers, got him a picture of him playing on the Game Boy Advance with a helmet on. His mother's feet was
that nigga got a motherfucking, he got a book light attached to it.
This motherfucker had me lower intestines, man. Shit through a straw. Fuck out of here. But D, this is right up your alley. Announced yesterday.
Some gay porn.
From one of the Xbox higher ups. Recore will be getting the HDR patch. How do you feel about that?
That's good. The more games, the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite a colorful game already. So, with HDR, it should really add to it, and hopefully this will be what's the word I'm looking for? An incentive for gamers to go out and pick it up. The ones that missed it.
$15. I hope it's heard it's still like wildfire. This Black Friday was $15.
Yeah, good price.
You know what I want in X1 games with HDR? I want to be able to turn it off and on, just like PS4 titles. I want to be able to see the difference.
We don't get the option to? I never noticed.
No, if you got an HDR TV, it's on by default, and I haven't seen a way to turn it off in Gears or Forza Horizon.
Well, why would you want it off anyways?
I'm just saying, I want to be able to see the difference.
It's fucking weird.
I mean, wouldn't you want to be able to flick it and see, okay, Recore, how shitty is this patch?
Yeah.
Flick it,
flick it on.
I hear you. Just like for the nerd in you, but
yeah,
I think it's quite apparent once you watch HDR. It's kind of apparent.
I mean, it ain't no fucking work for them to do that. I think it'd be smart. It show gamers what they're paying for and why they should be excited for more HDR. That's just, I mean, I think it only promotes demand.
Oh. I know. I never really thought about it. I'm a lazy. I'm lazy.
Yeah,
you keep your shit on dynamic. We all know.
Yeah.
Motherfucker plays in Braille.
I'm easy like that, but I guess kudos to Rico. I'm sorry, what was I say?
No.
You something to say? You something to say?
About it. Don't send me. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, TV%. Something about cross-platform play.
I said that to everybody. I said that to everybody. So either you're gonna have to check your Twitter.
What's happening, True Gamer?
I want to, if I can interject here, I want to know what you guys picked up for Black Friday.
Friday, okay. I just got a package in the mail. Got a text from Best Buy. My Mortal Kombat XL that I picked up, I think for $18, $19 from Best Buy. I usually, I'm old school. I usually go out to the store and buy stuff. I usually don't do the online thing, but I got my middle-aged white man on. I sit here in my PJs with my great cup of coffee, my house coat, and I picked up Mortal Kombat XL. It just came in the mailbox about 15 minutes ago. I have yet to open it, but I got Mortal Kombat XL. I like Mortal Kombat for the PS4. That would be dope if they would give us some support, but that's all I pick. As far as games, I'm kind of caught up. Oh, so I bought some other shit for my channel, like a tripod and shit for the camera.
I need a mic. What's the difference between Mortal Kombat XL?
You get all the DLC.
Well, you get the first patch of DLC, the Predator and Jason. Then they came out with some second patch of DLC. What you call it? With the Alien versus Predator and all. You got a whole bunch of other shit, but I don't.
That's all you picked up, man.
Yeah, I get every goddamn thing. I don't need anything.
What about you, D?
What about you, D? What I get? I got. I went out and got Independence Day Resurgence in 4K. I got the new Metallica album. I picked up. Yeah, Metallica finally came out with a new album after like 10 years.
So you out there bumping it Metallic? You bought the record?
Hey, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! I'm into Metallica, all kinds of stuff. Tupac, it don't matter. Anyway,
you put a mullet wig like Joe Dirt.
Hey, I know. Hey, you asked me what I got, motherfucker. All right. So I also got. I got Shadow of Mordor. Went and picked that. Well, no, I already had that. Never mind. I got Mad Max. I got Fallout Deluxe Edition with all the DLC. I got The Witcher Complete Edition. What else?
But you had The Witcher already, right? Though
I got it on PC. I had it on Xbox.
What was the Complete Edition for the Fallout 4?
It's like $55, man.
Wait. I'm lost. Wait.
The regular game, though, without any of the DLC, is only $20. But then Bethesda's like, once you get some of that crack, you're going to want some more. We're keeping the price up on that DLC. Whereas CD Projekt Red said, you know what? Fuck it. $5. You can have both 30-hour expansion passes along with the full game, which is a phenomenal deal. So I highly recommend that. Also, Metro Collection, both those games, $6. You can't go wrong. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I picked that up again. I bought a lot of stuff I had bought initially physically that I had since sold or given to somebody or given away in a giveaway, and I just downloaded it back for a few bucks.
Nice.
Even within $6, why not?
It feels good to have disposable income, wealthy bastard.
Yeah, I picked up. I got Titanfall 2. I caved in and I got it. But I got it for the PS4 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for the PS4, whatever, because it was on sale. It was like 50% off, so I had to grab that sucker.
50% off? Oh,
50% off on Amazon, yeah.
Right.
So I want to see the advantages that it has on the Pro for myself. So it made sense to pick it up. Actually, I'm lying. That's right. I got the Titanfall, and then on PC, I saw it for even cheaper. I saw it for like $38. So I bought it on PC. That's right. I'm shipping that one back to Amazon. So actually, I don't have Titanfall for that. But I do have Call of Duty Black Ops was half price. I picked that up as well. They had well, it was half price. So I couldn't resist, right? They had some pre-orders for the PS4. I turned like pony this Black Friday. I don't know what happened, but they had some pre-orders for the PS4 that were half price. So I picked those up as well. I got Grand Theft Auto for the PC, and then I went to the PSN store and I bought a whole bunch of stuff because I have everything for Xbox. Like I pretty much have all the games that I want on Xbox already, and the other games I get them on PC. Oh, I picked up Watch Dogs. What else did I pick up? For Honor.
You bought all that shit digitally for a console you're probably gonna sell in 6 months.
I bought no, this is on PC. This is on PC.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, I bought Mortal Kombat for like $4 on PC. That was like a no-brainer.
We're about to kick your ass for the Xbox.
And that's pretty much what I picked up. And SSD solid state hard drives. I picked up a couple of those too.
Where'd you pick up, Aldi?
Xbox One S, got the blue one with Gears of War.
Looks pretty cool.
It came in blue.
Got that.
It came in blue also.
Yeah, like a blue.
That was a Walmart deal, right?
That was a GameStop, I think.
Yeah. That blue one was sick, man.
I like it. It looks really nice.
Okay.
Got an external hard drive.
Yay! Clap for all day. Way to go.
I got Reaper's Gift, Xbox flashlight attachment. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't really pick up too much. I picked up Killer Instinct that had the whole definitive a collection on Xbox Live for like $20.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I got that. And I got an NBA 2K17 for the PS4 for my kid. And that was it.
What about
NBA is actually NBA 2K17 is like half price on Amazon still right now. If you guys that want
to pick it up.
Yeah.
What about you, Loose Booty? Did you get anything? A dildo?
I sat in line for 20 minutes to get a 12-month for my secondary tag, and then I got more stress at work.
What the? Okay, stop. Pause. Stop.
You did what?
Stop. Explain why you have another tag and what is the purpose. Come on.
The purpose is I have 3 Xbox Ones. The purpose is each of them needs to have a home tag.
Schizophrenic, basically.
Yeah, and it gets used as with my neighbor downstairs. So he's actually using that secondary tag. While that secondary tag is actually my home tag to the TV that I'm sitting straight in front of. And my OT Reaper tag is actually the home tag to my bedroom, Gears of War 4 Slim. So
basically, your home is a rec center. Okay, I got you.
But I thought
the secondary tag was going to run out on Saturday, actually. So I had to renew it on Friday.
I thought if one tag had live, then the whole every tag on that box had live.
It does, but if you're trying to have a party in a house, you can't have that. You can't.
Okay, well, this is what I noticed when you share. Say if you share gold with somebody, if you don't have gold, another person does, you can still play online and get into parties, but you cannot get deals in the store for gold.
No, you can't.
Bro, no.
You can play all the games, obviously. You know.
Yeah, you can play the games and play online, but getting deals, nah, it's not happening.
Yeah, I have 2 gold tags, so I pay 120 a year.
I gotta say though,
reconsider there.
Both companies though they had really this is one of the better one of the better Black Fridays that I've seen in the last few years for sure.
Yeah, they were. I said in my video, all jokes aside, the gamer, whatever you choose to get, we won. You get an Xbox One S for $212. You know what I mean? With that Minecraft building was I think Microsoft top selling fucking. But who the fuck has Minecraft by now? But
that fucking game is still selling like crack, dude. It's so
that's unbelievable.
50,000 copies a day or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
literally. Like
I'm really looking forward to see what they do with that in the future of Minecraft 2. You know what's happening in 5 to 10 years, right? So I don't know.
I told my friend Minecraft is the best game if you want to learn how to use a Xbox controller.
And Grand Theft Auto is selling like it's like it has a long life too, because I just bought it over the weekend myself, you know, and I doubled it because I had it on the Xbox and now I got it for PC.
Nice.
What would you guys say that people buying 360 games for the 360 instead of an Xbox One bundle this year? What would you say to them?
Well, Xbox.
Say the what? What's the question, bro?
Say it again.
What would you say to the ones that are buying stuff for 360 still this holiday and not Xbox One products?
Get a job.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to jump up.
Do they still sell 360s?
They're finished producing them, but I guess some of the stores are still liquidating them. And there's no more games. I think like the last games like WWE 2K17. There's
you gonna still get mad in 2K for that motherfucker for the next 15
there's
years.
like a few. No, I think this is the last year they're gonna really support it.
Shit. Bro, the PS2 was still getting fucking FIFA soccer. And
maybe
2 years ago.
Microsoft might support it, the odd third party, but I think it's pretty much dead now.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's dead, but you know the I'm surprised Call of Duty Call of Duty didn't come out this year on the PS3.
No, most
of the motherfuckers might as well wait.
Most Prime studios are done supporting the 360. It's only like the side games that support it now. So like games like COD and Halo don't support the 360 stem anymore.
If you are listening,
so the funny thing is we had a Call of Duty that is a true next gen game because it didn't have a 360 port, but it still sucked. So I guess
hey, you gotta holler at your boy, man. Porter Rock really, he's on that dust today, bro. You see his video?
No, I haven't. No, what he saying?
Man, this nigga's talking about Marvel versus Capcom's coming out next year.
PS4 exclusive?
Yeah, PS4 exclusives coming out before Evo, like in June. I'm like, man, you gotta be
shit.
You gotta be.
I know the game is. I know the game is being made. I think Polygon confirmed it, but I doubt it's going to be. You know what? Third-party games like this at this point, they're not going to be exclusives like that. They might have a little bit exclusive content, but with the amount of consoles out there, it makes no sense for them to do that.
Well, his defense,
especially Capcom's broke ass.
Yeah.
He said that it would be exclusive because it's easier to develop for one game. It's easier to, manage it on one console since they have problems with Street Fighter V with their launch. So,
well, Street Fighter was launched on the PS4 architecture.
Yeah, the developers would prefer to make it exclusive for Xbox and Windows through UWP.
But my opinion, you just put your eggs in one basket. You making all that fucking money.
Unless Sony's, unless Sony cut the check again. Like I don't know.
And then
I guarantee you, the Street Fighter, although it was a disastrous launch, and you know what, just the way that Microsoft is, if they were having issues with them, Microsoft probably would have really helped them out anyways. They always send their ninjas out to, their stealth ninjas to help developers having problems. And, that game probably would have launched better. And I know for a fact that the Xbox community would have supported that game more for, like, the tournaments and stuff because of the controller and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, to be honest, it's a good game, gameplay wise, but it sold less than 100,000 copies after the initial push.
You said that we can't say anything because we got Dead Rising.
We got Dead Rising 4 in a week.
I'm not buying that shit. I'm
not into Dead Rising myself. Like Dead Rising, if it was like in an arcade, I could go in there, spend a couple of bucks on it, play it for like 10, 15 minutes. After that, I just get kind of. That game's just too repetitive for me. I'm a
little bit. But it's the holiday season. It's a good holiday game because it's all a bunch of Christmas stuff.
Yeah, and some people are gonna buy it, and it has its following. I can't say it doesn't have its following. It's just not the game for me, right? Can't like everything.
I'm just into Western
I did like
type
it took
titles,
them 3 years to build it, though. It took them 3 years to actually build it.
Man, don't worry.
Have you played it?
I'm buying it next week.
I've played it, and in comparison to the other ones, it does play better. It's not as clunky. It's a little bit more smoother. There's a hell of a lot more enemies on there. It's a lot more colorful. The humor and the creativity of killing the zombies, that is cool. It looks good. It's just,
bro, fuck.
It's just it's just I don't like this make believe shit where I'm running around in a Pikachu suit killing zombies. I want something. I want something that's darker. I want something where I'm like running for my life in the game. Something like the competition has coming out. Something similar to that is the type of zombie game that I want. Or like what was the other one? Help me out with this dealer. It's coming out soon. They're re-releasing it on
State of Decay.
Yeah, or like something like State of Decay. You know, stuff like those type of zombie
I don't like
games.
any fucking game where I'm shooting a zombie and my gun explodes for no fucking reason. Which is exactly how Dead Rising 3 worked. You used anything too much and it just exploded. It broke, right?
It just broke.
And with State of Decay, it's more realistic. Headshots count, stealth counts. You use suppressors to avoid hordes of zombies. You build settlements. You recruit people. If the guy you've been leveling up dies, he's gone forever. And this newest one is going to be on a next generation engine on Scorpio, 4-player online co-op, building your settlements. It's going to be
how much is that game? I've never tried it, dude.
Is that a Play Anywhere game?
Yeah,
I don't know. That hasn't been confirmed, but I probably will be. State of Decay right now, the original one, it looks, it was an Xbox 360 arcade game, but it was phenomenal. And if you want the best zombie game out there, that's it. Even to this day, it's like $20. So go get it.
It's like The Walking Dead, the simulator.
Well, I think that was the game that everybody
it's not
wanted.
Fucking perfect, but it just embodied, for instance, if you're in a town and you go from house to house, you can board up the windows while you're in there to protect yourself. But if you loot that house, it'll have an X through it on the map. And if you loot a whole town, you've got to move on to the next town. You're out. You're out of resources. If you blow up all the cars in that town, they're gone forever. You've actually got to do those types of things. It's a lot of fun.
And I don't know why, like the developers, anyone listening to this show, like get on it. Like, why not get the license for The Walking Dead? Whoever can afford it.
Telltale
and no, but I don't want a fucking Telltale game. Sorry, like those games are cool for like the experience, but it's like a action comic book. Those games to me, but I'm talking like a real fucking game, and where it's like has art, like role playing elements with it, where like certain stuff.
Just AAA it up, goddammit.
Yeah,
get a good
like
developer behind it.
You make certain decisions with your allies. It might affect your camp, might affect your base, might affect the whole story, the outcome, new conflicts. Something that's like realistic, like post-apocalyptic. I want like a real...
like The Witcher, but for State of Decay. Like that style where it's just a fuck ton of side missions, heavily story and narrative-driven side missions, huge open world, great visuals. Something in that vein. Yeah,
there's a huge untapped market for that type of game because we're tired. As a gamer, like I love games, but I'm tired of playing like some of the same type of games. I want some new experiences. That's why I'm not into the new Dead Rising. It's the same shit that just made it a little bit shinier. I need some new experiences now. Like I've been a gamer for like 30 years. Like some of this shit is just it's just getting boring, and I think that's why I like VR so much too, because it's different,
Hey, but all of us here, man, we've been gaming a long time. We're all jaded. You know what I mean?
I'm excited because I've seen what PC does, and I know that's coming next year for all the Xbox dudes. I'm fucking psyched.
Games, though. I want the games to fucking get better.
And even that small boost in resolution to The Witcher made me enjoy The Witcher more. As dumb as that sounds, the better a game looks, if the game's already phenomenal. If the game's already phenomenal and it looks better, you enjoy it that much more.
Record, your Joe Dirt wig on.
Hey, Metallica, 130 million albums, motherfucker. They're pretty mainstream, goddamn.
Yeah, Metallica's like I know who Metallica is.
I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan.
Metallica's like a big band. They're up there with like.
Not as good as Megadeth, but
But they're popular,
man. Megadeth is either. I don't know.
I know you don't. You ill-informed motherfucker.
You definitely don't know who Slipknot is, then Z.
Yeah,
Slipknot.
Slipknot would use the knot he used to tie their grandmothers up with.
Yo. That's the name of G's goat, Slipknot. He got a pet goat named Slipknot. That sounds like TV's butt plug.
Slipknot. Where's my Slipknot?
It's in your asshole, T Reaper.
It said it would Slipknot.
Hey yo, I can see T Reaper playing. You can T Reaper got arrested playing on motherfucker's phone 3 o'clock in the morning. It's me, Slipknot. You're gonna die. Wasn't straight shit. You're gonna die. Jane. But no, I'm sorry. But no, as you were saying. But no, I'm sorry.
Dead Rising, did you?
What happened?
I said, how many copies did he buy of Dead Rising?
I only bought one copy of Dead Rising.
One
copy of for Xbox. One copy of Dead Rising for Xbox. One copy for Final Fantasy.
You're growing up, son. You're growing up.
Hey, D,
I'll get two copies of some things, but not all. I feel really bad about getting 2 copies of Titanfall 2, though. I feel kind of stupid for doing that now.
Man, God forbid somebody talk at the same time as T. Reed.
What were you saying, though, Dealer? What were you asking me?
You got Tourette's.
I was saying, you noticed that this year, a lot of these games, man, they're a lot more polished. Basically, what we should have got if all this shit wasn't rushed at launch. You know, Dead Rising 4 looks and runs how it should have at launch. It gives you a good contrast of what devs can do after they get their teeth kind of in the hardware for a little bit. You know, Titanfall 2 runs and looks better in every single way. Lock 60. It really is. It's a good comparison.
It is, and I gotta say, Z had been, doing some talking behind the scenes with some people in the know-who, and people are testing stuff, people are developing stuff, and I gotta say, you're gonna really like the Scorpio. All the things that you want out of a gaming console, from what I'm hearing, it's gonna deliver it. I'm hearing some like tremendous things about Vega and Zen, like it's gonna be like mind blowing.
Does that mean I should get 2 Scorpios instead of 1?
Oh yeah, right.
No, it doesn't mean save your fucking money. It's ultimately up to Microsoft to do it right and give us next level visuals, not just next level resolution. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we've been preaching. Microsoft, if you're listening, it's common sense, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
and also too,
option, please.
And you, like, I'll give you guys a free tip over here.
Yeah, that's important. 60 frames.
You guys should have an option where you can broadcast your Xbox, like use your Xbox processor for like another Xbox. So like, say I have like my Xbox One S in the bedroom, because when I get the Scorpio, it's going to go to the bedroom and the Scorpio is going to go in the living room. It would be awesome, instead of me having to move my Scorpio to the bedroom, when I'm in the bedroom, a way for me to stream my Scorpio into my Xbox One S that's in my bedroom. That'd be a great feature to have, guys.
For once, Omagazio is actually on point with something. He says if Microsoft are confident in Scorpio, they should show a demonstration.
I agree.
Well, from what I heard from people that know, that there's still NDAs with AMD. They have to do what they do first. That's what
it's crazy, because we're almost 6 months away from seeing the fucking thing. It's almost already been 6 months since Phil Spencer came out on stage.
I know.
And said that, people are like, it's a year away. Well, time fucking flies.
AMD has than Microsoft.
Yeah. They got to show their Vega stuff first before Microsoft can go. And also too, all this talk that I hear Phil saying that they're on target. Actually, they're a little bit ahead of where they expect it to be. I have a feeling, whatever, but I have a feeling that we might see a release like in September.
Think so?
Could be.
Yeah, because the sooner they release it, if it's ready. The sooner they release it, the better, because the longer they take to release it, the PS4 Pro is going to cut into a little bit of sales of it, obviously, right? But if people know it's coming out in September, people will hold off. Just like a lot of people held off on getting a PS4 for the PS4 Pro when it was coming off, people will hold off to get a Scorpio.
The reason why I think with that, they're not going to launch it. They got to be in the same window frame as the big multiplats, whether it's this next Star Wars Battlefront. Those are not coming out, so they don't like November. The Call of Duty.
Yeah, you don't want to launch with just backwards compatible support.
You're gonna need the.
Speaking of though, something we should all start doing, and something I've actually started doing, starting with CD Projekt Red, is I'm tweeting developers, asking them for, letting them know what you want. I think it's very smart for all of us to do that. 60 FPS, things like that. On console. So I tweeted CD Projekt Red, hey, any chance we're getting Scorpio support? Legendary game, it needs proper representation at 60 FPS on Scorpio. Not that that'll change their mind, but if they're getting tweets, let them know we want 60 FPS options for all games and things like that, and I'm sure they'll consider it.
Man,
hold on a second, guys. I gotta put you on mute. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
How'd you guys feel about Sniper Ghost Warriors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how you feel about that garbage?
I don't buy that dog shit game. He said, like with the words of Super. I don't play your shit, nigga. I don't buy that. I don't like Sniper. What do you call that shit? Ghost. I don't like that game. But that's fucked up though.
20 people probably pick up that. Man, fuck, who buys that game?
Yeah, I think they're pulling a Respawn with that shit, trying to play up and start some controversy. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, man, that's some bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
I don't even. You know what? The last game they came out with was that zombie trilogy or whatever. That game was actually pretty decent, but it's like a glorified horde mode. But
what's the name of the studio? 505 Studio. What's the name of that goddamn studio?
I think it's Cox. No, it's it's CI Games, I think.
Oh yeah, but that was crazy. They say they're what they said the Xbox One version, the Xbone version won't have HDR just for PC and the PS4.
So now you're blatantly telling people that you're not gonna put HDR in the game just because it's Xbox. That's what they're saying.
I don't know what the fuck was that about. Man, he might have lost his job over that one. Like, who the fuck was that guy? The janitor? Like, that was just crazy.
Nah, man, just some meth head. I don't know who he was.
Motherfucker, listen to that Metallic album and grab motherfucking Joe Dirtwig and lost his goddamn mind. We see that shit on Twitter.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think crapping them.
No, they said it was an interview. I heard it off the podcast, but they said it was an interview or something.
Oh, it was like, yeah. I haven't seen it like in none of the major thing. Maybe try to cover it up. I've seen crapping them talking about it. I'm like, damn, I don't play fucking Sniper Ghost. What do you call it? Shit, any goddamn way. But that was just crazy. But he can say no plans right now. He just said no plans right now for the Xbox version. He called that bitch the Xbone. I was like, what?
Right.
That motherfucker went far left. He went, what's that shit? Alt-right. Hell Trump. That motherfucker lost his mind. Then he went alt-right. Then he motherfucker was like, for the Xbone.
Well, you know what? I mean, for you having a 4K TV with HDR, dealer, and D, do you guys feel like, you guys are getting like fucked over with the HDR scene? Like,
I'm gonna say like this, and again, this is coming from people that I've spoken to within the reason why they may seem like there are more games on the PS4 right now with HDR. When it comes to they want it done right and correcting up to their standards. So it may take the developer a little bit more time, to do it. That's what I've heard. I'm somebody pretty high up the food chain. You know what I mean? So, I hit him up about why, because at first I really didn't pay the attention. But we got Gears, of course. We got Forza Horizon, looks beautiful. But I thought Battlefield, I'm not saying that was the game he was talking about, but he was saying that it has to be at a certain level of quality. You know what I mean? Not like Sony was at first with that 8-bit shit, and all that shit. They want the shit done correctly. You know what I mean? But best believe about time the quote unquote the score, but even before then though, you know what I mean? We're gonna start seeing even older games being patched with it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, you gotta think about it too. They're probably pushing it super hard because Sony's a leading selling console, so they have to use it as a selling point to get people on board. So everything, we don't have any games to give you, but we can give you a contrast patch.
It's like this. It's a gift and a curse because people that don't even most people that buy the Pro have a 4K TV with HDR or 4K TV, whatever the case may be, but there's no 1080p TV with HDR. So even that big amount will leave that Sony has with the 40 million. Those aren't 40 million PS4 Pros. You understand what I'm saying? So they're about even when it comes to the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S, if that makes any sense of what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? There's no, if you have a 1080p TV, there's no 1080p in HDR. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. But also, too, a few other things I wanted to say before we get the hell out of here. Final Fantasy 15 supposedly running worse on the PS4 Pro. Any thoughts on that? Are you guys? Well, I know Dean said he's getting Final Fantasy, but
that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going next, people. I'm going straight to the freaking GameStop.
What are your thoughts on that? All day,
about Final Fantasy performing worse on the Pro. I just don't give a fuck, man.
Oh, come on. It's greatness awaits. It's greatness awaits. That's what
hey, you know what, man? It should. I mean, the game had a 7 gig patch the first day or today.
When the game comes out today, right?
Yeah, so
comes out tomorrow. Well, midnight, yeah.
Well, at 9 for us, but 12 for y'all.
Oh, you have a special edition. My bad.
Right. I mean, I don't know, man. These kinks should be already ironed out, man. But I mean, this is
what? Oh, somebody didn't got him. Somebody broke his jaw.
Well, I think they're trying to be too ambitious, to be honest with you. Let the system do what it's capable of doing. They're trying to push it too hard, and that fucking CPU that they put in there. Like, why did they fucking do that? That CPU is such a bottleneck to that GPU. Like, forget about getting 60 frames per second bump. You know, the games that were teetering on 50, 40, yeah, you'll get a little bit higher. But games that were 30 frames before, don't think you're getting those games at 60 frames per second with higher graphic fidelities, much less the same graphic fidelity.
Right. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I think I'm still picking up the game just because I haven't played one in a while. But other than that, I mean,
I didn't like that demo. I was, what the fuck? He was chasing that raccoon or what the fucking possum? Like, because it looked cool though. Because first I don't like that turn pace. I go, you go, like the old school shit.
I think they changed that though.
It's no longer.
I get that. But I'm just saying, just the demo that they gave me, I didn't understand. I was running out.
But listen, can you motherfuckers imagine this dreadhead motherfucker sitting there playing a Jap? Oh man,
what can you imagine? Talking about? I am the black Jap, bitch.
The only nigga in Jersey with a 40 in his lap.
Well, let me show you, man. You know about Chinese spirit.
Hey, Bam. Hey, shout out to Bam, bro. They got to get it in today on some MK, man. Let's fuck next gen up, bro.
Oh no,
but I will say this about Final Fantasy though, it is getting good reviews, and the gamers that are playing it, they're saying that it starts off kind of shitty, slow, and then it really picks up. So they're saying that they can tell that these guys throughout the development start to get their stride. And I'm hearing that it has fantastic HDR. This is a thing that makes me want to pick it up, but the problem is that I got too many games to play right now, so it's gonna sit. So
I'm hoping to be done with it by Friday.
I'm not going
to Reaper. Do you run?
Do I what?
What happened?
What did he just say?
What did we say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
I was asking, like, when you eat, do you chew or do you inhale?
Yeah.
Like, you just try to rush through everything, bro. Enjoy your games, bro.
It is enjoyable. It's enjoyable to reach the 60-hour bet. Yeah. But Dealer says I can do it in 25. We'll see.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, man. Dealer, what was I'm not Dealer. What's his face just sent me a link here. T Reaper. Did he discuss it on the show? Did I miss that?
No, we didn't discuss it yet, but I did send that link to everybody. I wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
It says that cross-play is now available between PS4 and Xbox One.
With soccer cars.
Rocket League, Goon.
Yeah, no, thank you. They give me that for Mortal Kombat and something.
But you know what? I gotta say, this is a start, man. It's got to start somewhere, right?
You know, here's the thing. They would never do that for the big games. The reason why I say that is because a person like me, for example, if they allow me to play multiplayer, they're not going to do this shit. Because say if you have, like when you have multiple consoles, and you have friends on the PlayStation side, and you have friends on the Xbox side, you would only have to buy one copy of the game. You know what I mean? But, you know, now, look, I just went out and bought 2 copies of fucking Mortal Kombat. I would have loved to sit on my Xbox, whip out my nigga be cool stick, and crack some motherfucking ponies across the jaw with that, you know what I mean, with that pool stick. You know what I mean? You want to teach them how to play motherfucking craps like Soul Brother #1? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I am the master. I'd have cracked some ass, but they're not going to. That cuts their quote unquote their cells in half. You know what I mean? People will buy both versions of the copy. Because people do double dip. You know what I mean? You got friends on either side. You know, I would love to see it happen, though. I swear.
But it has to be mandatory that PS4 owners plug in their microphone if they're going to play against us. Because anyone that owns both consoles knows them PS4 guys, they don't say nothing.
They know
Hey, shouts out to Porter Rock. He's a true Sony head. This nigga does a podcast with the stock one earphone.
Swag.
I was like, bro.
60 frames, no lag podcast. We here by himself with that motherfucker with a mouthpiece, and that dolo head that shit hanging out his head. What the fuck is a mouthpiece for? You sometimes I ground my teeth when I get excited. I'm like, yo, you grind your teeth when you get excited. Like, yeah. Look, before we about to start the multiplayer podcast, you know what be having their camera on sometime and this shit. I see this motherfucker put something he put like some mustard or some shit on a hot dog. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Fixing this? We got fake teeth? He put that in his mouth. I said, yo, what the fuck? I said, I know this nigga ain't sliding no false teeth in his mouth. And then he started chewing this shit like Steph Curry, Showing him, what the fuck is that, a mouthpiece? So yeah, sometimes I grind my teeth and shit when I get excited. I say, yo, I'm for the rock. Like, I don't know, bro. Put the coke down, bro. Put the coke down. That motherfucker do a 2-hour-long podcast by itself. 60 no lag podcast. I said, yo, that one fucking earpiece hanging out is like crazy, man.
Hey, Mike Duff said next gen is weak at fighting games.
Hey, you want some with his work? You want some with his work, Mike W? Crack you across your motherfucking head with that nigga be cool stick. You want some with his work? I said, that motherfucker in the shelter, ain't he? The bad thing. He was abused. The child scared this small. They called him ugly. Parents was burned up with matches and shit, man. He lived in the treehouse. Let's make it happen, though. We can definitely make it happen, though, man. But listen, like I said before, is anything else you guys want to bring before we get the hell up out of here? So that's you guys want to talk about.
The Nintendo Switch. We did not talk about these.
Yes, I'm going to talk about
leaks.
Yes, the Switch.
They say it's more powerful than the Xbox One.
No, it's not. It's the X. I'm talking about the chip, bitch. Don't go too far now. I'm talking about the chip.
Look at him getting defensive. Look.
The chip.
I gotta say, I gotta keep it funky. I went over the leaks, and it's gonna be more powerful than the Xbox One. It's gonna be a little bit less powerful than the PS4.
Let's make a bet right here on this show right here live.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm willing to do it. You already owe me a set of headphones from the last bet, so
what was the bet last?
On the price.
Oh, the price of what?
The PS4 Pro.
What you say?
Was it the Pro or what was it? Something. It was.
Motherfucker, you trying to bet a goat and a half a can of beans, motherfucker.
But I'm quite confident because you know what? Let's just go by the track record. All of the Foxconn leaks this last year, they've all been accurate. You know, they've all been accurate, and they've been like the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro. The leaks that came out of Foxconn were so accurate that I got a strike on my channel for posting a damn, description of it or a picture of it, Mm-hmm. So, and this from the leaks, he's saying that it's the new X2 processor, and I do believe it's very powerful because NVIDIA announced to stockholders that they're not going to be releasing a Shield 2, and they said business decision. Now, this business decision is obviously the Nintendo Switch, and they said it's going to be using the new Pascal architecture. So, and it's used and the ARM CPU sounds quite powerful. It looks like it's a 8-core and looks like it's clocked at like 1.7. And the most interesting part for me out of this leak was the dev kit. The guy said that the dev kit is like super powerful. He says the dev kit, from what he's seen, looks like it's more powerful than the PS4 Pro. He says that it does 4K, and he says it doesn't have any like battery compartment. And usually the dev kit is obviously more powerful than the launch unit because they need more leeway. Mm-hmm. But for it to be that much more powerful tells me that either they are they might have different SKUs. They might have like that handheld hybrid one, and they might have like a true
dedicated
dedicated 4K, which would make sense because the 4K revolution is starting. Like, people are hungry for 4K stuff, and if they could come out with something that's more powerful than the PS4 Pro that does 4K, that would be pretty amazing. I have to say, this is all speculation and rumor. We got to take this all with a grain of fucking salt. I don't really
take it too far. First of all, and I'm not throwing any shade. My grandmother's Chinese, but motherfucking this Foxconn is in China. Their eyes are fucking slanted. They don't know what the fuck they're looking at. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now,
terrible.
Listen, I'm getting my Archie Bunko on right now, the Black Jap, right? But look, they fucking it was translated from Chinese Mandarin on bing 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 bing. So you don't know really, like, what I mean. All I seen was the X1. Now, as far as the dev, it's supposed to be twice as powerful or whatever. Fuck. Also, they're saying now, unless Emily Rogers is wrong, he's saying a 1080p screen. She said a 720p screen. You know what I mean? And I just don't know. But Nintendo themselves already said they're gonna let Microsoft and Sony duke it out for power. And if they talk about the pricing, ain't no way in hell it's gonna be in handheld. It's gonna be as powerful as the.
You're right. They're gonna leave the power game up to the console.
I don't see that happening, and not for $250. That's like that shit. You're talking about much power as Xbox One and a handheld for $250.
Well, NVIDIA
with the screen included.
NVIDIA, they're motherfuckers. I gotta say, the way they do business, they're really shady, and they're very petty. Okay, Sony and Microsoft refused to do business with them this round because, they had some problems with them. They had some problems with them before, and where they had to do simulation and all that stuff. They had a lot of issues with them, and they wanted to charge them a lot of money, and they did charge them a lot of money. So for these guys to get back in the game, they could just lower their costs in order to get something out to make some money, because AMD is making all the money right now in the home console business. NVIDIA is not touching it at all. They're only on the PC side, and they want in. So this could be their way to get in, and one other way to get in is to undercut the competition by price. Yeah. I'm not saying it could be so, but I'm saying it's a possibility. Don't underestimate NVIDIA. They make pretty good stuff. They know how to make a good architecture, and I don't know. We could be shocked here.
I gotta quote my man. Shout out to my man Kelvin Brandon, big Xbox guy. He said it doesn't matter how powerful a console is, if it doesn't have the software to extract it, it's useless. Which is true. You know what I mean? Which is
how you guys feel about Phil wanting Mario on the Xbox?
what on Xbox?
You can technically already do it through the emulator, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Mario is huge. You don't think a Mario game would sell like crazy on Xbox?
I mean, it is sell because it's Mario, but I really don't want a fucking Mario game. Like, I don't want. Like my wife,
I'd buy a $20 Mario game for Xbox. I would.
I'm not paying $60 to play no fucking Mario.
$20, I said. I'd pay $20.
Well, you're gonna have it on your iPhone, ain't you? Your little cat.
You can download it on the emulator for free and play Mario for free. You don't have to pay.
No, but I'm talking like a next gen Mario. Like,
when have you ever seen that next gen Mario?
Phil said, "I would love to see Mario on the Xbox."
Yeah, well, he had Sonic on the Xbox.
It's just simply a statement, right?
Yeah, it's a statement. Yeah,
I would love to see God. I would love to see God on the Xbox.
Like next gen, you really don't like Nintendo, man.
No, he really doesn't, man.
You get burned by motherfucker.
I gotta say, next gen though, like it's kind of hard to hate and not root for Nintendo. I know you don't like some of their cartoonish games and their policies and whatnot, but this hobby that we all love would not be possible without those guys. We got to give them their due.
I don't like Nintendo because Reggie touched me when I was asleep.
Oh my God!
He told me to get Reggie, my body ready.
You talking about El DeBarge?
Yeah. Reggie told me to get my body ready.
Oh my God! You know they're never gonna send you any review copies now, right?
I'm Jackie the Joke Man.
They're gonna send that nigga a 40-ounce in a box.
He said, "Don't you're freaking." He said, "Jim be hating on the end. I'm hating on."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I will say this though. For the guys that don't know, on my channel, I did post up a video and I go in depth about it, and I actually, translate the whole conversation that they had. So if you guys want to know more in depth,
is it because Minecraft is going to Nintendo consoles?
They got Minecraft on the Wii U.
Yeah, they have Minecraft already.
Oh, so they already did it. Okay.
They got on their 3DS, so that Minecraft is there. That's the most successful multiplayer game of all time. Fucking Minecraft everywhere.
I can't believe that game got so popular from a fucking meth addict trying to put a Lego through the TV screen. That's crazy.
But I see the kids playing this new game now. My kids, they talk about it, Roblox. It's starting to eat. They say it's better than the Minecraft. They say, "Oh, the Roblox. Give me a Roblox card."
I don't know what the fuck.
You know why it's better? Because it's free.
Yeah, but you gotta buy. But the kids are asking for money. You gotta buy in-game currency that you need. And they get a $10 card for me, please.
Oh, man.
Like, no.
Free to play.
Reggie be like, I got that $10 card. Get your body ready.
Terrible. You better keep Nintendo out your mouth. They're gonna flag you just for saying the name.
Hey yo, listen. Nintendo guys. Look at Dr. Trey. Middle-aged bald head man, and they're dancing with a twin bed in the background.
Oh man!
Man, fuck you, man! I'm gonna spit out my drink, man.
You know those guys is fucked up. Mario, He said, all this boy getting knocked him out. Yo, hey, next gen, get your body ready.
Hey, D-Drum said next gen, give us that signature Mario. You just did it.
Yeah,
you got it. It's going to be $5.
But now listen, man, thank you guys as always for rocking out with Xbox Beast Fight. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I will be live streaming, so let me get my body ready in a little while, man. And whoever won it.
Hey, me
and who? What you talking about? You want to fight me all day? You want to fight me?
Yeah, bro.
You want to sweat? All right, fuck it. Get ready tonight. What time you gonna be ready, motherfucker? You make sure you take your insulin, you diabetic bastard. Get your shit together. I'm gonna beat your ass with the nigga be cool stick. You heard it hit first, man. Next gen Silver 20 versus all day. I ain't fucking with Bam. Bam making no phone. Bam, what's that motherfucker? What's that smart motherfucker in the wheelchair? What's that the retarded man, the handicapped guy in the wheelchair?
Oh, you talk
the most brilliant motherfucker in the
Stephen
world.
Hawking.
Yeah, that motherfucker got no thumbs and no wrists. He just thinking the man just jump on the screen and shit, man. He playing with his toes, man. Fuck Bam. It's going down. I can't we get you guys later on. Check it out for me. Next gen versus all day in Mortal Kombat.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We out here.
Good day, everybody.
Fuck you. Bye.